Test, 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 test. Can you hear me? Okay. Hey guys, what's up? So before we get into this video, I think you guys deserve a little bit of flashback on why I wanted to do this video. So yeah, flashback, let's go.
Flashback.
Alright guys, welcome to 2 weeks before. Today we are going to be reacting to some videos, so let's watch this video.
If you have an Apple computer, you might have spent a lot of time passively looking at these images.
Nope. I'm an adult user, man. Okay, moving on.
Recognize them? They're the default wallpapers that come loaded when you purchase a new Apple computer.
Definitely cannot relate to that.
Conveniently, they are all within a day's drive from me, which sparked an idea for an epic road trip. We set out to recreate every Apple wallpaper in 1 week.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Wait a second. Wait. Where did you guys... Oh my god, what are you guys down here? You're going to fall, so let's take back up. Alright. I watched the entire thing and I gotta say I'm really inspired to redid what they did.
So it's copying.
More like inspired actually. Yeah. But I do not live to the places that they went as close as they were. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate every Apple wallpaper in 1 day with just paint, baby.
Yeah, that's copying.
Yeah, sort of. Okay, end of flashback.
End of flashback.
So that's how we got here. Okay, spoiler alert, I did not finish this in 1 day. Please do not attempt to finish all of this in 1 day if you are not a pro watercolor landscape artist like me. It took me like 3 whole days, and yeah, I realized I was not those crazy YouTubers who could do everything in 1 day. Anyway, I started off with this wallpaper, which is actually one of the hardest ones to paint because look at all those texture. Through this journey, you can see that I went from trying to cram every detail I could as a noob to trying to simplify the landscape that still somehow resembles the picture, but still as a noob. Because let me tell you, these are some of the hardest landscape to paint, at least for me, because my art capabilities is not that strong in the landscape areas. I usually draw portraits a lot, so trying to draw mountain ranges with unrecognizable textures is a pain in the butt. I started by laying down the flat washes over the painting, and I thought the sky is already darker than it's supposed to be, and bam! Suddenly we got texture for the mountains. Yeah, sorry, my camera turned off and I just went ahead to charge it, so that's why there's a skip. I managed to pull the texture of the mountain with a fan brush, and wow, it's really useful. You should get it if you were starting off as a landscape artist. The painting came out okay. It could have been better. My colors were closer to muddier than vibrant, as you can see in the wallpaper itself. I tried to use color pencil to saturate it a bit more. So yeah, there it is. The first painting. I did it! Woo! You can see it in my face that I was not happy with it. I'm starting to doubt doing this to myself. But I know I can do this. I cannot give up. So yeah, let's go. Second painting. On to the second day. Yeah, I just woke up. Please don't judge me. So I went with this sand dunes wallpaper, which has a weird name to it. I think it was Mojave or something. But yeah, that really don't matter. So after sketching, I laid down some beginning layers of paint. And I have to admit guys, this is probably one of the easiest landscapes to paint in all the bunch because it doesn't really have a lot of texture in it except for the background. The challenge for this painting was making sure the contrast of the sand was looking right, you know, the light and the shadows, and I'm not sure it turned out good or not. I like it, but not that much. I don't know, you be the judge. You tell me about it. The mountains in the back look a bit weird as well. I did not know how to match the colors. It looks a bit grey, bluish grey, but it somehow turned out brownish grey in my painting. Yeah, I need to work on my colors. In the end, the sand dunes painting turned out alright. and I would really favor your help. If any of you here are pro at landscape painting, just comment down below on how we can improve our landscape paintings. It will really help each other out. So yeah, let's move on to the third painting. I finally decided to paint the one and the only, the mountains I've known from countlessly walking past Apple computers in electronic stores. Yes, that wallpaper. Yes, that mountain. It is called the Yosemite mountain. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, right? Yeah, let me tell you guys, this is like one of the hardest one to paint because this texture was so hard. Like rock and stones are hard. You know, you get it? Mountains, rock and stone. Yeah, that was a terrible analogy. Sorry about that. However, there is one thing I'm positive about this painting, which was how vibrant it turned out. Yeah, I really like that part, but it takes time for it to get to there. It takes a lot of patience. So here's me giving you an update while the paints are drying. I hope my frustration will entertain you somehow. It is hard to get it as close as the picture because like my midtones and shadows are all over the place right now. The places that could be brighter are all now darker because I kept working on it, and I think I should just stop now or it will be worse. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish up on the sky and then go with some color pencils and just stop with this painting. This is like the best that I can do right now for this Yosemite painting. So yeah. Yeah, bro, I think it's pronounced Yosemite, but that's okay, fine. I finished off with color pencils, and this was when the painting started to look better. I guess the beginning layers always tends to go an ugly phase, so just trust the process, guys. It will turn out okay and not that bad at all. Moving on to the High Sierra wallpaper. This is actually my favorite one out of all the landscapes I painted, guys. At that point, I had painted landscapes all day from morning to night. Like, no joke, paint drying takes such a long time. And procrastination on a teenage boy is really hard if you don't know. So when I was tired, you could see that I started to simplify the shapes, then trying to draw it super detailed. And it turned out really great. I like it more actually. So remember, when painting landscapes, try to simplify if you can. And yeah, also remember, the further it is, the less detail you should worry about. And yeah, by the way, I had to continue the final details of the painting the next day because it was so late that day and I had to finish on a third day. So yeah, that is definitely me sleeping on the thing and just waking up. Yeah, believable. So of course, the final details I used with color pencil, and that was pretty much it for the painting. When I finished the painting, I knew it is not going to be a perfect match as the original wallpapers. My art skills definitely needed some more fundamentals work, but that was not what the video is about. Although technically it is, but the video is more about to be patient when learning something new, to trust the process in creating art, and to be open to try new things. Because in the end, I know I will never have enough money to buy my own iMac, so to say I can paint the wallpapers myself is truly enough for me.
Whoa.
I don't think this is it. Yeah, we really got to go in the right season next time.